this is part 12 of our 100% walkthrough for Link to the Past, and we're going to do some item collecting in this part.
Quite a bit.
We're going to get several heart pieces, some more bomb and arrow capacity upgrades, a ton of rupees, and then we're actually going to want a little, I wouldn't call it like a trading quest, but we're going to get like a shovel that lets us
get a little side quest. For this game, I would consider it a side quest.
Yeah, so we're going to get a shovel that lets us get the flute, that lets us get the bird, that lets us warp around Hyrule a little bit more.
Which will be really nice. It actually only allows us to warp in the light world, which I kind of always been against that part of it, but you know, not that big of a deal. But one thing we'll also get a magic mirror upgrade at the very end. Now, one thing I actually hate is backtracking out not dungeons so much, but the area around dungeons. Like right there, I wish there was just a simpler way out we could get. Not to go like all the way back through the maze, but you know what? Small complaints.
Thankfully, there's very few of the dungeons that have some kind of build-up.
Actually, well, I know Death Mountain actually in the Dark World is a little bit harder to navigate just because it's Death Mountain.
Yeah,
it's really always like that. But other than that, I can't really think of one where there's like a lot, like it takes a while to get out of the area.
That one, and then I guess Tower of Hera and the Light World equivalent would be the only ones I can think of. So, like I said, Death Mountain either way.
Yes.
So it's kind of nice. We get a nice little sneak peek there to the right of a dungeon we'll be visiting much later.
That we love almost as much as the Palace of Darkness.
It is definitely one of our least favorites.
If you ever played this game, you know which one we're talking about. Like we always say, we try not to give any spoilers away the best we can. We know we try not to. We do because we just start talking. We don't realize what we're talking about all the time. We're not listening to each other that much. Like, I don't know why we had to. Like, we don't listen to each other, so it's just really don't. I wonder what Red just talked about. But
well, like you said in the last part, you're like, wait, did you just mention something about that? I'm like,
yes, but anyways, that is a dungeon that we do really hate that you'll see later on in the game.
Yeah. Now you see here, we're gonna kind of fast forward because all we do is throw some rupees in here. We have to get to 100 again. You've seen us do this before.
No, 100. You do 100 to get each upgrade.
That's what I said. You get to 100.
Oh, 200. I thought you said 200.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the way
I can see where the 200.
Yeah, you get to 100.
Yeah, okay. I got
I can see where the confusion came in. But yeah, we're gonna load up on some bomb and arrow capacity upgrades. We're not gonna get all of them just yet, but we're gonna throw in every rupee that we can.
Yeah, basically.
I believe.
I think we get up to 35 and 50 on this one.
I think so too.
The max is 50, 70, 50 bombs, 70 arrows.
Yeah.
Now this actually, I did forget to do the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I remembered right before the final battle, and I came back here and did it. So you won't see us come back here until the end of the game. But as you go along throughout the game, if you have the rupees, you can come back here, and like I said, you can get to that max of 50 bombs and 70 arrows whenever you want to.
And it's a good idea, like if you max out on rupees, which we will here in a couple parts, I believe.
Well, that's why I went here now, because we're about to get a ton of rupees
we load
in
up.
these next couple parts. So
if you max out on rupees and you're still a few dungeons away from the end, come back here, toss a few in, because there are so many places in this game to get rupees.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like I got the 35 and 50, and I don't ever remember being close to run out either one of those. So when I got to this point, I think I just didn't pay attention to it anymore. Yeah. And I just completely forgot the rest of the game to come get the upgrade.
Well, remember
when we barely 100%ed it.
Yeah.
I almost forgot something.
But one thing that I really loved, and I kind of hit on this briefly a couple parts ago, is like being able to, and you saw us do it actually a few minutes ago before we tossed in all those rupees, like being able to warp from a place in the Dark World and hit something different in the Light World, that the only way to reach it is through that warping. It's like those little differences in geography.
Really cool.
It lets us get a couple heart pieces and a couple other items, and it's just nice having areas that like you can't reach unless you're able to get into the Dark World and warp back.
But you can't warp and then like hit something in the other world, and then it warps you right back to where you were. So that's a little bit of a pain, but
it's annoying.
I do agree with you. Like there was just a lot of new mechanics that were just, even though it's only a 16-bit system, there's just a lot of cool ideas that they brought to this game that was just really revolutionary for like an SNES game.
Now what are we doing in here? Just getting a fairy fountain?
I don't know. Rupees. We get
rupees. Rupees. That's right. You're right.
We get a ton of rupees. Like I said, we get a ton of, like we get some 300 ones, and I mean they're nice. I mean, like I said, rupees are, I guess they're valuable in this game because you saw right there a little bit earlier, like it costs $100 for an upgrade.
Yep.
So I mean, if you want to get 100% in this game, you really do need the rupees, which is always nice in a Zelda game when rupees aren't just a waste. Like
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess is the one that comes to mind the most.
It is nice to run into. This is the second thief in the game we've run into who happily just gives us 300 rupees, and then just because we're the nice people we are, we go and rob his treasure chest
in the back.
So I kind of had to laugh about
doesn't that alarm him when we bomb it though? Like we sit there, we put a bomb down. Like he doesn't think to turn around and be like, hey,
what are you doing,
dude,
man?
I told you not to say anything. What are you doing?
Now you're bombing my hideout.
Now you're robbing me. Well, you already robbed me once. Now you're robbing me again, which
not very nice.
Here's a question: why would you keep the 300 rupees on you and put the 80 behind the bombable wall? That's just not common sense right there.
Well, he's a thief. He probably doesn't have the best education.
That's true. He carries it on him. I guess. Well, I bet there's some thieves that have some good educations out there.
I shouldn't generalize like that. I'm sorry.
Well, he must have made just a good steal. Maybe that's what he made, a good steal, and he just hadn't deposited that 300 rupees to the back area of the cave or whatever.
I do kind of
we're probably looking into this way too much. We're trying to think like a thief.
Yeah, but I do like how many like thieves there are throughout this game, because there is like even someone in Kakariko Village at the very beginning says there used to be a thieves' hideout here, and that'll come into play a little bit more in the game. But I feel like we've encountered many of them all throughout the game, and it's like, wow, there's some shady individuals.
Dude, the one punk I always remember in this game, I actually put this on Instagram, is that one of the Lost Woods in the Light World. Like he kind of runs into you, like he doesn't steal too. Yeah, he doesn't steal too much, but dude, he looks like me back in when I was a teenager. Like he looks like a punk, man. Yeah. It's like somebody that I don't know, but like I said, this kind of side quest. Like,
I like this.
Like a small side quest right here. Like I actually do like this. Like and like okay, you see all these evil people that have been transformed. I guess they're not all evil. Yeah. But then here's like just a boy in an evil world that's still got a lot of good to him.
It seems like it seems like a sad story. Like we see, of course, Flute Kid here in the light world, but then we see what he turns into in the dark world, and as you'll see, he says tell this tired old man in the village to give him my flute, which I assume is his father.
Yeah.
We won't actually do that because I don't think it does anything for us as part of our 100%.
We don't do it. Now, one thing you will notice, I kind of walked down right there. Yeah. I can't remember the exact reason I did it, but I want to think it's something with like spawning.
I think it has to trigger him playing.
Yeah, playing. So that's like you actually want to go down a little bit right there, because I think if you warp like right here by the stump, I think he's not playing the white light world or vice. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
That's my thought too.
Why I went down, but yeah, you're all right. We don't go talk to the old guy that he says to give the flute to.
Which I think he just tells, if I remember correctly, and it's been a little while since I've done a lot of this.
Since you did parts you don't actually have to do.
Yeah, exactly. I think he just tells us to keep it, and he might give us the hint that he used to love playing it in front of like the bird statue or something, which is what we're gonna go do.
He has to, because you would have no idea. There's no sign there or nothing. So there's somebody, and I don't know positively, but there's somebody's got to tell you to do that, or you have no clue to play the flute right there.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And again, since we're doing
now, it's bothering me. Somebody leave that in the comments. Does the old guy tell you to do something with the bird in the middle of Kakariko Village?
But it is just kind of a sad little side story that actually gives a little more personality to a few of the characters,
but you don't get a lot of that in this game.
You really can't.
But you really can't get too much out of them. But like one thing that it's not upsetting right now, but we've actually spent a lot of this part in the light world.
We really have.
Which kind of stinks after we just made to the dark world. Yeah. Now, you don't have to do all this stuff right now, but
we like
actually a lot of the stuff we're doing makes the game a little bit easier with warping.
It does.
At the end, we'll get magic meter upgrade. That's always nice, and it always seems to be the upgrade I miss in every single Zelda game when I first play it. But
it's in a weird spot.
A lot of cool things that we're getting that will be useful throughout the rest of the game.
Well, to me, it was just surprising.
Like a shovel.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't use it again the rest of the game.
Who knows?
But it is kind of surprising, like, to come back to the light world this soon. And like you said, it's not required, but it was a little surprising to come back and do.
Well, I don't know about you, but this area right here, I've wanted to jump in. Like, the very first time I played this game, I was like, oh my god, there's like a little stake here. I want to just jump in this cave, but I just cannot do it until I get this stupid item.
And I love how this shrine looks, though.
Yeah,
I think the character's name is the Mad Batter, is what I've read. I don't think they ever actually name him.
Which is also in Link's Awakening, right?
Yes, he is. And I think he does the same thing, or he gives us some kind of upgrade.
Yes, I think you're right. I'm not sure which upgrade he gives us in Link's Awakening.
Me neither.
Was there actually even a magic meter in Link's Awakening?
No, there wasn't.
Okay, so it could have been that one then.
And he lets us carry more magic powder.
Okay, that might be. Yeah. I think you're right on that. Now, one thing, like the way he's talking, it actually doesn't sound like he's giving you an upgrade at all. Yeah. But then, like you get it, like okay, actually, I wasn't even sure at first, but like apparently it is an upgrade.
It really
anyways,
is.
That'll go ahead and wrap up part 12 of our Link to the Past 100% walkthrough.